It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. Devin Duvernay to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
12 yards. And the Giants, first down.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 36-yard line.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 14.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st. Here comes Bryce Baringer to handle the 4th down punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And he puts together a nice little return at the 24-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Short pass brought in. Pick up enough to move the chains. 2 yards at 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun now, 1st round. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st down, Green Bay.
Stroud off of play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Giants' 31-yard line.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. He has room past the 25. It's inside the 10. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hurts on 1st down. Quick slant here to Kirk. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
On the option, here's Mixon. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He gets 6 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the ground again with Mixon. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It's Reed Blankenship making the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Oh, he's going to run for it. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
Great, set.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Keeping it with Mixon. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. After that one's over, we see a player still in some pain. That's Christian Kirk, who's shaken up. He's being attended to now. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down.
Great, set.
Running back motions right. 3rd and long for him here. He's going to run for it. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Giants first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Mixon has the New York touchdown. The Giants start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Gallus tacks on the extra point. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Packers taking the field now. Their 2nd series of the game coming up. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yards to go.
18. What's up?
Throw here, 3rd down. That's Mitchell on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Stroud's going to throw for it. Oh, it puts some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Giants first down.
From the pistol, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
180, 180.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants take a second quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. One after is good by Borregales. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Borregales on to send it away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7.
Here we go.
They'll run here on first down. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
18, what's up?
The give here on second. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Stroud doing his best to work quickly here. To throw here on first down. Escapes the pocket. Connects with Mechie. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Rolling into enemy territory. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Offense is set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to the well again. Like the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get it behind the line. They break the huddle. It's second down now. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Hits his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So that's going to be the 2-minute warning, Brock. 1:55 remaining in our first half. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Stroud throwing here on first. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Ran into a wall at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
13-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third.
To the air, Stroud. That's caught for the first. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
The Giants using their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Here we go. 18, what's up?
Throwing from the gun. Catch is made, but he is out of the back of the end zone. Could not get his feet down, partner. This one's going to end up incomplete. Now Stroud on third and goal. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a foot race. And the Giants will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Hurts now from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Caught by Godwin on the slant. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on third and 2. Making the call himself. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. All set now, first and 10.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10.
From the red zone now. He keeps it and takes off. Now he's hit, Hurts fumbles. And they say Packers football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
On play action, here's Stroud. Completed to his running back. It's a short pick up to the 20. Christian Benford up to make that stop. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. Back to throw it. That pass is complete to McBride. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. He'll throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the third quarter. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Here's the Packer offense headed out to start the third quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Ball's on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Oh, he put everything he had into that. That's complete inside the 35. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Packers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Dortch now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. New York to the line. First and 10. The Giants about to get to work on offense. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner. So some added importance on this series. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Now Hurts. No finding his back. Mixon. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's making a bid for it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Giants are set to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He has it at the 22. Fights his way through a tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Packers and Adonai Mitchell getting set for another look here. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
At the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively. defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. Short pass brought in. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Again, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Throwing again, it's Stroud. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constant...
Into a crowd, it's intercepted! And the Giants have it as he records the first interception of his young career. First and 10, here's Hurts. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
It's Mixon on second down. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Packers all set to get back out there. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now. Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They'll run now on second down. He's still going at the 30. He gets loose down the right side. And they take this in for the score. The Packers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Giants offense all set to get started. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Netting on the slant. And the Packers secure it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Previous play is under review.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Here's his cut. That's Bowers working downfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
That's another Giants first down.
They go play fake with Hurts. Hits his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
That's incomplete left side. From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Mixon's going to get this off his own read. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Well, we'll pause here, and for good reason. One of the Packers injured on that play and is being tended to. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Looking to throw. Escape, and all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd.
From the gun, Stroud. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Packers have possession, hoping to close out a win and advance in the postseason. Off the play action, here's Stroud. This one falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
4 yards to go.
Here's Stroud again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. He put everything he had into this one. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Dortch now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after 1 play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 19.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. No connection on the last play. And out 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 19.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Hurts setting up to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. They come crashing down on that receiver screen and they take him down behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. And again, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Jack Jones has got it. He'll take possession in enemy territory as that return gets him across midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. On play action, here's Stroud. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's the one back on the handoff. A nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back-to-back carries here. He has room past the 25. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
Giants 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now here comes the New York offense. And a nice drive. And the pack gets home. They drop him. Working quickly here.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 30.
Here's the backup. First throw. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. By a man. He's in the clear. He picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
Howard throwing on 3rd down. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A give to Mixon up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. And not much space available there. Maybe 2, and that brings up 3rd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Air it out on 3rd. That one's good to Godwin. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Giants 1st down.
Austin put in motion right.
1st and 10.
1st and 10. Around to Mixon. And good forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York.
It's a pickup of 6.
Giants hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Right side, quick pass, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
It's now 3rd and 4.
3rd and short, Howard. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he has enough for that 1st down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Howard now, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it from the gun. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. They're going to pass it here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Rush coming off the edge. and they block it! The Packers get it! And he doesn't get too far on the return, but hey, the overall play amounts to a point kept off the board with that blocked extra point. And this is recovered by the Packers hands team. They're going to win this game. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Taking a shot deep here. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. Well, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see, it's 1st and goal. And he's got it. Has a layout for it, but touchdown. The Packers have likely locked up the win right there. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Packers grow the lead now to 22 points. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Looking slant route complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, Howard. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. We've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. The Packers take their first time out. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They'll throw 3rd and long. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on.